Why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. But
we're checked by everybody.
Yeah, but we went from Walter Cronkite basically to this guy Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes in dragons. He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like I guess like dinosaur type of animals, roamed the earth when people did. So this is the type of really, really bad information that's going out there.
Well, in defense, there are some really good news.
It's possible that Donald Trump did roam the earth when dinosaurs were here.
So take a look at the ratings. Like, they got great ratings on election day. We can give them that. The highest ratings ever. It was like 4.7 million or something. Okay, kudos to you. The day after election, everybody kind of wanted to tune in to just see them cry, I guess. That was worth something, even for me.
No one could have predicted the swift collapse of what was once regarded as the pinnacle of daytime television. What started as a growing controversy spiraled into a dramatic sequence of legal threats, behind-the-scenes turmoil, and a memorable, on-air meltdown by Sunny Hostin that left viewers stunned. The Round Table, once celebrated for its heated discussions and opposing views, had transformed into a war zone of broken alliances, tangible tension, and unresolved mysteries. How did it all disintegrate so catastrophically, and was there any way to prevent it? In retrospect, the foundations of this chaos were laid during what appeared to be a regular episode.
This is it. Watch this. This is bonkers. Go full screen. This is literally bonkers.
A real estate mogul and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
My friend. My friend. Watch this. Just watch this. This is nuts. We're in an alternative universe. Okay, because this is not that long ago.
Sunny, known for her bold commentary, launched into a scathing critique of a well-known figure infamous for fiercely defending their image. Her remarks, fiery and direct, ignited a storm on social media. While some hailed her bravery, others condemned her as reckless. Even longtime viewers felt her sharp words were dangerously close to crossing the line into defamation. The View had always thrived on provocative discussions, but this time, something felt different. Behind the scenes, murmurs of concern spread through production. Had the show finally gone too far? Producers reassured the team that lawsuits were a familiar occurrence for The View, and the network had always managed to ride them out. But this time, the stakes seemed unusually high. Rumors circulated that Sunny's comments had enraged the wrong person, someone ready to escalate the issue into a multi-million-dollar legal fight. The arrival of a chilling legal letter confirmed these fears, naming not just Sunny, but also the entire production crew and top ABC executives as accountable for distributing defamatory material. A quiet sense of panic swept over the staff, and the atmosphere in the green rooms grew tense. On screen, The View made efforts to maintain its vibrant format, but the cracks were starting to show. Joy Behar's attempts to lighten the atmosphere fell flat, and Whoopi Goldberg, usually skilled at managing intense discussions, appeared unusually uncertain. The co-hosts proceeded with caution, clearly wary of saying anything that might escalate the brewing storm. At the heart of it all was Sunny, who outwardly kept her composure but privately struggled with the weight of the controversy. For years, she had spoken truth to power without facing serious consequences, so why was this time different? Her confidence began to waver when the threat of legal action turned into an undeniable reality. The emotional toll became evident as Sunny confided in close friends about her fears, both for her career and personal life. Meanwhile, the controversy spread beyond the show. Advertisers, rattled by the negative publicity, started pulling their sponsorships. A major automotive brand was the first to step back, followed by other well-known companies eager to distance themselves from the chaos. Without advertising revenue, the show's future grew uncertain. Ratings initially surged, fueled by public curiosity, but it wasn't enough to counter the financial fallout. In a last-ditch effort to manage the crisis, ABC executives urged Sunny to release a carefully crafted on-air statement to soften her comments. However, Sunny hesitated, knowing that delivering such a statement could suggest doubt about her original claims, potentially strengthening the plaintiff's legal team. Day after day, she delayed the announcement, leaving the network in a state of uncertainty. The breaking point finally arrived when tensions among the co-hosts reached their peak, leading to heated arguments. What was once confined to the set spilled into private conversations, fracturing relationships behind the scenes. Then, in a moment that would dominate the news, Sunny broke down on live television. Her raw, unfiltered emotions shocked viewers. The once unwavering voice of The View now seemed overwhelmed by the chaos she had unintentionally sparked. Shortly after, ABC made the unexpected decision to pull The View off the air indefinitely. Officially, the network described it as a break to address pressing legal and contractual issues, but insiders knew the reality. The show was on the verge of collapse. Staff members packed their belongings as the possibility of job loss became all too real. Critics accused Sunny of blurring the line between factual analysis and sensational gossip, while others praised her for boldly addressing sensitive issues. Yet many argued her comments carried a sense of recklessness that could damage the show's reputation. Social media erupted almost immediately, dividing into warring factions. On one side, supporters hailed Sunny as a fearless truth-teller, unafraid to challenge powerful figures. On the other, critics condemned her for indulging in shallow sensationalism that strayed from the journalistic integrity The View was once known for. Melania Trump's legal team quickly responded, intensifying the situation. They issued a statement, denouncing Sunny's comments as unfounded, defamatory, and harmful, hinting at a lawsuit even before it was officially filed. The statement alone sent shockwaves through The View's production team. While Sunny's words didn't directly accuse Melania of anything, they clearly struck a nerve. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere became highly charged. Executives scrambled to manage the crisis, bringing in legal advisors to assess the merit of Melania's claims. Co-hosts were reportedly instructed to be cautious on air, with sources revealing that even longtime cast members like Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar were noticeably tense during production meetings. One insider even shared, "It felt like we were walking on eggshells. No one knew what would happen next." Despite the mounting pressure, Sunny maintained an outwardly calm demeanor. She defended her statements as fair commentary protected by the First Amendment, but privately, sources close to her revealed she was feeling the heavy burden of the controversy. She began missing promotional events and appeared increasingly withdrawn. During tapings, Sunny became increasingly withdrawn. Some speculated that she was coming to terms with the realization that her words might have jeopardized not only her career, but the entire show. As the days passed, the situation continued to deteriorate. Sponsors, already concerned about the show's controversial reputation, began pulling their advertisements. A major beauty brand, followed by a well-known household cleaning company, quietly ended their partnerships with The View. The financial fallout was substantial. ABC executives started contemplating drastic actions, including possibly letting Sunny go, in an attempt to salvage the show's reputation. The tension reached its peak during a live taping when the co-hosts were discussing a relatively mild topic, a new celebrity memoir. Without warning, Sunny broke down in tears. The sudden emotional outburst left both viewers and her fellow co-hosts in shock. Whoopi quickly called for a commercial break, but the damage was done. Clips of Sunny's breakdown spread across the internet within minutes, sparking a new wave of speculation about what was really happening behind the scenes. The following morning, Sunny was absent from the show. Producers claimed she was taking a temporary leave of absence, but fans were skeptical. Rumors spread that ABC executives had forced Sunny off the air to prevent further damage. Meanwhile, Melania Trump's legal team officially filed a $100 million defamation lawsuit, claiming irreparable harm to the former First Lady's reputation. The lawsuit was unprecedented in its scope. It not only targeted Sunny personally, but also named The View's producers and ABC executives as co-defendants. The legal team argued that Sunny's comments were made with malicious intent and demanded both a public apology and financial compensation. ABC's legal department worked tirelessly to prepare a defense, but the network was already struggling with the potential long-term damage to its brand. Backstage, the tension among the co-hosts became impossible to ignore. Once a unified team, the panelists now seemed divided. Joy Behar reportedly sided with Sunny, arguing that the lawsuit was an attack on free speech and journalistic independence. Whoopi Goldberg, however, was said to be increasingly frustrated with the situation. Private
administration as opposed to a Biden administration.
And what if anything, she wishes she could have done differently in the past 4 years or whatever?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I followed up because I was surprised at the answer. Look, I think it wasn't so much about the question, but it was really more about the answer.
Not a thing comes to mind.
Not a thing comes to mind. And that's why I followed up with, is there anything you would do differently? And the reason I followed up is because, that wasn't a gotcha question. That was a layup, really.
It was an important question, and I think one she should have expected.
That's what I thought. I actually thought
Sunny, noticeably absent from the final broadcast, remained silent as rumors about her future swirled. Just like that, The View, a cultural icon of daytime television, faced an uncertain future. Was this the end of an era, or simply a temporary break? Critics called it a cautionary tale about the fine line between bold commentary and reckless risk, while fans mourned the loss of a show that had influenced public discourse for decades. Unanswered questions continued to linger. Was Sunny's outburst the final blow? Did the network mishandle the crisis? And what does this downfall say about the increasingly blurred lines between free speech, legal responsibility, and media sensationalism? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Let us know in the comments!